Hello, I'm Elizabeth Fricke. I'm the Vice President of Human Resources and Marketing here at Learning Grove. And today we are taping another round of podcasts to teach our community about some of the great work that Learning Grove is doing. I have this wonderful guest, Teresa, with me. Teresa, can you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, I am Teresa Cruz, and I am the Hispanic Family Engagement Coordinator for Learning Grove here in Northern Kentucky.
We love having Teresa on our team, and I'm really sorry we can't meet with her in person. She's a great personality to hang out with.
Thank you.
Teresa, can you go ahead and explain your role with families in our community?
Yes, so my role is pretty simple. I'm the bridge between families and communities and schools and businesses, community organizations. I'm kind of the go-between. I help families connect. I help families gain the skills that they need to be able to connect. And then I help community organizations and schools get to know these families to be able to make that connection. So I'm right in the middle.
Yes, that sounds, yes, a connector, I think is probably the right term for what you do.
Yeah.
For a lot of different people. And I know that it's providing anything from basic needs to working with your child's teacher, a lot of areas that you really work in.
Absolutely.
Along those lines, could you give us just a success story from any of your families that you've worked with recently? Or
I actually have, so there are two really good ones. We provided ESL classes for the Hispanic families in Kenton County. And these families didn't have much of a relationship with the teachers in their school, in their child's school. And I'd say about 8 months in, one of the parents, after the class, after school, and after class, she happened to be walking parallel to one of her child's teachers. And she actually asked her, "How are you?" and struck up a conversation. First, she had the guts to do it, which was great. Second, she felt empowered and she felt comfortable enough with the English that she had learned to have a conversation and say, "How are you tonight?" And the teacher said that she was tired. And she said, "Oh, well, I'm tired too." And they had a conversation walking to their cars. And she had never reached out to any of the teachers, to any of the administrators. And then now she felt comfortable, not just reaching out to the teachers, but being able to talk to someone at school. So that kind of opened the doors to her being able to communicate with people in school.
That's such another important story. And it's something if you are an English speaker that maybe you take for granted pretty quickly, is your ability to communicate with your child.
And I think the EL families in our community have different needs than the families that speak English. Mm-hmm. And even within that EL community, each family has different needs. So there may be a family where the parents have no literacy, even in their own language. And then you have families that have degrees from their native country. So another success story has to do with that because she is from Honduras and she has a bachelor's degree. And she became a part of this program of our NCFL program, which is the National Centers for Families Learning. And we were teaching English. And we were doing adult education and parent education sessions. She's been with us from the beginning. She's been with us almost 3 years. And it inspired her so much that she decided to go back and get her master's degree online. Yep. I'm so happy for her. I'm so excited. And she wants to pursue a career in education.
Wow, that is really, those are stories that I think many of us at Learning Grove, we get to hear. And then I think when we tell them in our community, or we even really get to experience it with someone else, you see how big of an impact and really just a truly lasting impact, right? It's not just that mom, it's her children, it's her future students, if she's going into education.
Absolutely.
That get impacted by that work.
Mm-hmm.
So you recently spearheaded a conference for families. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, we did just have a conference, and it's the Hispanic Parent Leadership Conference of Northern Kentucky. So with this conference, we reached out to all of the families, all of the EL families, Spanish speaking in Northern Kentucky. We reached out in Covington and Boone County and Kenton County and Campbell County. We had people from Grant County, which was really great. And we had speakers, so what we really wanted to do with this conference, before I start talking about a million other things, we wanted to give families tools, knowledge, and some things that they could take away to inspire them to become more active in their community, in their schools. So we had sessions on social emotional learning. We had breakout sessions on social emotional learning. We had breakout sessions with Navigo, that they're a Learning Grove piece. We had sessions from someone that works from Covington School. She works with special education. So what you need to know as a parent for special ed. We had a session on bullying. That was packed. We had a session on culture, on the differences between where you come from and coming here, that culture shock. So we had a lot of really good information for the families. We had 11 resource tables. So yes, that was really exciting. So we had people from North Key, from Brighton Center, from the public library, from WellCare, Anthem. We had Navigo, we had Young Families. So we had a lot of different resources, and the parents all stopped at each table. They got information, they got freebies. We were able to give away gifts. It was really, really a beautiful event. And one of the things that I really liked was that participants from our last year's program came. One of them did a session. She hosted her own session.
It's amazing.
Yes, that was awesome. She hosted the one about culture, which was really appropriate. And they also spoke at the end of the conference. They spoke to the audience about joining, about becoming a part of this program, of becoming a part of this leadership piece, so that they can, and to inspire others. Just the way they were inspiring them, they wanted the people that were there to inspire others to come and join us and be heard, have our voices heard.
That is really, really quite amazing. Are there plans for another conference?
I am hoping. I'm really, really excited because I kind of put in the good word. We have buzz around it already. We've got people saying, well, when's the next one? So we're really hoping, I'm hoping to get approved for the spring. So stay tuned. I'm hoping to get approved for the spring. We're thinking April. And we're expecting, so last year, this past conference, we had about 26 families. So we've heard buzz. When's your next one? I want to go. I couldn't make this one. So we're really hoping for 50. 50 families would be amazing. I hope so. April. So April.
April. Okay. And if someone wants to get involved with this work, and so either a family wants to get involved, a school wants to engage, a business wants to engage as a partner, anything like that, how do they learn more or get in touch with you?
Oh, absolutely. They can get in touch with me via email. My email is tcruz, TCRUZ @learning-grove.org, or they can call me on my cell phone, which I'm not sure if I should put it out there or not, but it's okay. 787-633-9907. And if I call you back, it's a Puerto Rico number. So do not be alarmed. It's not scam. It's not a scam. It's actually just me. So it's a Puerto Rico number. But please feel free to call if you want to volunteer, if you want to learn how you can help, and come be a part of this. It's an amazing program. It's going to be, we're hoping to really see this grow. Our Hispanic population is growing exponentially. Their needs are varied. There's so many needs within the Hispanic community that are so different. And we're looking for ways to really meet those needs of every family, because you can't just throw a blanket and expect everyone to be covered. We're trying to meet each family's needs.
Great. All right. Well, Teresa, it is always so great to talk to you. Really, anyone watching this, feel free to reach out to Teresa for more information. We'd love to get more people engaged. And thank you again, and we'll see you guys again next month.
Thank you.